I bet you are familiar with the saying that we cannot teach an old dog new tricks. But here's the thing. I'm not a dog and my brain doesn't have an expiration date. Welcome back to TeyraDwayn. I'm TeyraDwayn, a learning enthusiast and a happiness seeker, and today I'm going to talk about some kind of brain architecture. If you've ever felt like your operating system is getting a bit glitchy when trying to learn something new, like say mastering English, science has some very good news for you. It's called neuroplasticity. And it's the reason I'm feeling a strange surge of like dopamine every time I get my th sounds right. In our younger years, our brains are like wet clay, highly plastic. And as we mature, that's the polite word for getting older, right? We undergo something called synaptic pruning. Our brain clears out the paths that we don't use to make the ones we do use more efficient. And it's basically like Marie Kondoing your neurons.
We must emphasize the importance of cross-functional collaboration and streamlining processes. I seem to have trouble with that word.
But when I sit here and force myself to speak English, I'm telling my brain like, wait, don't throw that path away. We're building a new highway. And every time I struggle to pronounce a word, that's not a failure. That's a myelination. I'm literally wrapping my nerve fibers in a fatty tissue to make the electrical signals travel faster. I'm not just practicing English, I'm upgrading my hardware from dial-up to fiber optic.
Demonstrating the team's resilience and adaptability in the market.
Why does this make me happy? Rationality dictates that efficiency leads to satisfaction, but it's deeper than that. There is a specific click that happens in the prefrontal cortex of mine every time a thought in my head matches the English coming out of my mouth. It's a moment where the neurobiology of language meets the psychology of joy. And that click releases a microdose of endorphins, proving that my generational adaptability isn't just about trying to stay young, but about embracing the fact that the capacity for growth is ageless. Learning English isn't just a tool for travel or work. For me, it's my personal fountain of youth because it keeps the cognitive rust at bay. So, to my fellow Gen Xers or anyone who feels like their learning days are behind them, your brain is waiting for your instruction. It's ready to rewire itself for you, but you have to give it the raw material. I'm TeyraDwayn, and this is my journey of becoming a more fluent, more rational, and definitely happier version of myself. What new trick are you trying to teach your brain this week? Drop it in the comments. Let's get those synapses firing. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay curious. See you in the next episode of TeyraDwayn.